More than $50 million has already been spent on works to electrify the Gawler rail line, a project cancelled in last week's state budget. The cancellation has also prompted the government to consider putting off the purchase of up to 12 new rail cars. It's a decision which could cost millions more.
Some heavy lifting for the Transport Minister at a new park in Theberton. But not all his projects are shovel-ready. The long-promised electrification of the Gawler and Outer Harbour rail lines was ditched from last week's budget, or in the government's words, suspended, until revenues recover.
My own view is that those revenues can recover as fast as they drop, and we'll see this rail project come back on.
The sudden cancellation is a big headache for government officials.
I would love to have the funds to deliver everything we've set out to do.
They've already spent $50 million on installing more than 200 poles and other electrification works on the Gawler line, which could remain unused for years.
No, the money's not wasted. It'll just sit there looking like a little piece of artwork, poles in the ground.
Compounding the problem, the government is already locked into buying 66 new electric rail cars. That's more than what's needed to service the only guaranteed electrified rail line to Seaford.
Multi-millions of dollars have been spent, in this case, on equipment to go on the rail infrastructure, which could just sit in the shed for years, possibly become redundant.
The government will now try to cut its rail car order with German manufacturer Bombardier, but changes to the $260 million contract won't come cheaply.
We've clearly got a contract with Bombardier for 66 units. If we reduce that to 54, it won't be a proportional adjustment to the contract.
And it gets more complicated. The construction of the new Royal Adelaide Hospital on the old rail yards means trains are now serviced at Dry Creek, which is on the non-electrified Gawler line.
We won't be able to run those electric trains from Adelaide to Dry Creek. If they need servicing there, we'll have to tow them.
There are also plans for temporary servicing facilities on the Seaford line. Nick Harmson, ABC News, Adelaide.